Alright guys, welcome back to class. You are still in class, remember, and this is still the voice of your tutor. You are still hearing the voice of your tutor. Without wasting your time, let's go back to the business of the day. Now, we are done with this particular option. We are done with this particular one. We are here now. And when you click on this particular option, this one, these are the options it will bring for you. These are the options it will bring. Now, let's start with color. Now, if you click on color and you want to change the color, look at what it will do. Now the color of your background. Now this particular tool, this particular option, this particular one, when you are working with it, it means that you are working with your background, the background of your design. That's what you are working with if you come here. So anything you pick from here, you'll be working on your background, the background of your design. I hope I'm making sense. Now, if you click on this particular options, this color, now if you clicked on it as I have done, you can change the color as you want if you like, and if you don't like that, you can as well use gradient color. You see you can change color. You can come here and pick any color that you want, any color that you like. All right, now that's for color. All right, that's for color. Now let's go back. Now this one, if you click on this one, this particular option here, to give your background a transparent view. All right, then this is the image size. This particular option here, this is where you change your paper setting. The paper setting in design, you see some designs whereby you see that they are in landscape format, some are in portrait format. Now this is where you change the setting. Look at what the background will do for me if I change the height of that paper. Now let me change it to 304. Look at it, the background has changed, like from square shape to like a rectangular shape. Now I can as well change to 700. Okay, look at what it does for me in landscape format. Look at what it does. And I can as well change to a portrait format. And if I want to change to a portrait format, what will I do? All I will do is I will just reverse these numbers. 700 will be the width and 1280 will be the height. That's if I want to change to a portrait format. It's very simple. Now let me put 700 here. 700. Then let me put 1280 here. 80. Okay, you can see that's changed to a portrait format. Now this is what this particular option is for. Now it is very important that before you start any design, it's very important that you come and change your paper setting first. Any paper setting you want to use, this is where you come and change it. And we are all familiar with paper setting. We have A4 paper, we have A5, we have A3, we have B6, and so on and so forth. So this is where you change your paper setting. So very important. Before you start anything at all in design, come and change your paper setting here. I hope I'm making sense. All right, now moving forward, image. If you clicked on image, this particular option here, if you clicked on it, these are what you will get. You see as I'm clicking them, see it's changing my background. Now if you want to use all these images as background, you can come here and use them as the background of your design. All right, moving forward, let's go back to from gallery. Now if you want to import from here, notice we are still working with this particular tool, this option here, and these are the options it brought that we are working with. Now from gallery, if you import anything from here, from gallery, okay, let me import now, for example. Okay, the particular logo I worked, you see it will stick to your background and you will not be able to edit. Anything. So that's the function of that. So be careful where you are importing from. But now let's now say, for example, I come to this particular option. I want to import. If you want to import anything, into PIXELLAB, and that thing needs to be edited, this is where you will come to. And if you come here, you see the options here. Import. You import from here. Now if I import a particular design again, you see, it can move. Now I can edit this particular import that I brought to PIXELLAB. Now I can copy. You see, let me delete now. I can copy. Now I can change the color. Let's say I change the color. You see, I can change color. I can reduce opacity. I can stuff like that. So be careful where you are importing from. When you want to import anything and that thing needs to be edited, this is where you come to. This particular option is where you come to. Then when you come there, you remove. Come there, you import. That is just it. All right, let's move forward. Now remember we are working with this tool. Now that's just it. Now from camera, this particular one, you can want to take camera of anything and you want it to stick to your background. This is where you will do that. Now let's go back to this particular option. Now when I was explaining these particular options, I picked a shape. In our last tutorial, when I was explaining, I picked a shape and something like this. Now and these are the options that I explained. These are the options that I explained to you. You understand? Edit, delete, crop, copy to front to back, and so on and so forth. Blah 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 blah. Now look at something. Now let me delete this shape. Let me delete it. All right. Now we are still in this option, but look at what it brings. It is because we are not working on anything. There's nothing we are working with, and we are not working with any shape. We didn't pick any shape. That is why these options came out. Now these options I will need to explain to you. You see, here is sticker. Now if you want to add sticker to your design, there's anything, for example, let me use this crown. This particular crown sticker. You see now, and I can go ahead and edit it, change the color. Can change the color to red. You see, change it to black, to red, to any color you want. You see, so after picking, so you can come here and pick stickers. Then after picking your stickers, then you can edit and work according to how you like it. Then import. I've explained that if you want to import, you come here, you import anything and you edit. Then here is the draw option. Now if I clicked on it, okay, I click on it now you can see it's saying pencil size. Now pencil size is 10, then smoothness is 24%. You can come here and reduce and increase the smoothness. And we also have fill inside, dashed line, new effect, dash line. You see, when I enable the dash line, you see what it's giving me as I'm writing. It's not writing straight, it's just dash line. Sorry, we are still working in draw. But if I enable fill inside now, you see fill inside. After writing, it will fill the inside of whatever it is that you draw. So that you want to is very, very important. But then I like working with, especially if I want to sign. For example, now look at it. See, and then I press OK. You see, then I can come here and change the color. You see, and work with whatever it is I want to work. I can change the opacity. So that's how it works. Then here pick a shape. Now you pick a shape. I've explained that earlier. You pick a shape and you edit. After picking a shape, you see you can edit. You can change the colors here. Then the options for editing will come out and you can start editing. Alright, that's for that. Then Bezier tool. As time goes on, this particular tool is a master tool. As time goes on, we'll be teaching you how to use it. This particular tool, very, very important. Very, very important in design for you to know this particular tool. Like I said, it's a master tool. It's a master tool. Now arrow. There's no much with this. It's just arrow. Just you see, nothing much. It's just changing. As you are changing the head, it will be changing. Then you can change the color. As much as you like. Then it also has stroke width, has opacity as well. Opacity, stroke width, increase stroke and increase opacity of that stroke. You can change the color. That's all that. That's for that. Alright, now let's go to the options here at the top. The options here at the top. Now if you click on this one, you can, all these things that are here, you can as well start from here. Draw from gallery, shapes, draw shapes, stickers, current date, text, and so on and so forth. So and this one is if you want to save your work, save as project, save as image. After working with your design, you want to save them, and this is where you will come to. As we continue in the course, you get to know the function of everything. Then this one, you see, you want to share, you are done with your design and you want to share to people. We need to save first. We save JPG, no transparency, custom. You see, you need to say ultra, put it in ultra, then you save to gallery. That's after you are done with your design. That is for this. Then this particular option here, you see, I use image from gallery, full screen, use image from camera, export image size, contact us, report bug, you see, tutorials, remove ad record. This one are put in there by PIXELLAB to start, develop that particular app, this particular software. We have put a lot of things there for you, to read. You want to know about PIXELLAB, Image Studio. You want to know about PIXELLAB, you come here and you read about it. Now here, this is where you will match. As time goes on, you understand the function of this. Then this is your ruler. As you are working with design, is very, very important for this one. This particular option here is very, very important because when you are working in design, you will need to align your work, and this particular option is very, very important in design. Ruler, you see. Now let me click on this option. Now you can move it. You want to align your work, you can use ruler to measure it and to ensure that your work is properly aligned. And you can't do anything unless you click that particular option. You click it back, you can't do anything. Then this one is magnify. You want to magnify your work, you see, magnify. Anything you are working with, you'll be able to magnify, you'll be able to increase it, so you'll be able to see very well. Then this one, see, this one is to undo your work. Everything you have done, you can continue to undo them. This is to undo your work, you see. So that's the function of this. Then this is delete. As we said the other time, this particular thing, I can go ahead and delete it, you see. So that's all on PIXELLAB interface. Now the next tutorial we'll be moving straight to design proper. Thank you for listening.